Hi everyone, meteorologist Steve Caparotta here. The National Hurricane Center making a bit of a surprising announcement on Thursday. That announcement that we've already had the first storm of the 2023 hurricane season, and it hasn't even started. And get this, the storm we're talking about occurred in January. What am I talking about? Let's take a look at it. This is a satellite picture from January 16th. This is from NASA. This is the system we're talking about. This was off the coast of the northeastern United States. Here's a satellite loop. This is from Tomer Berg, and boy, it's got the look about it, right? This was back in mid-January. Certainly looks like a tropical system, and had it not been January, I think there's a pretty good chance this would have been upgraded much sooner. But as it was occurring, it was not given a name, no advisories issued on it, but kind of standard practice. The National Hurricane Center will go back and look at things after the fact, and they decided indeed there was enough evidence that this was a subtropical storm. Not fully tropical, but a subtropical storm. Now, the other surprising element to this that I think might surprise some of you is that storms outside of the actual hurricane season may be not as uncommon as you might think. These are all the storms that have occurred outside of the official hurricane season, the official season that runs June 1st to November 30th. Running through the NOAA Historical Hurricane Tracks tool, I come up with 67 storms outside of hurricane season, and they have occurred in every single month of the year. So while this was somewhat unusual, it has happened before. By the way, the only named storm to impact Louisiana outside of the official hurricane season was Arlene back in 1959. It's been a long time. Now, what about January storms? Since this one occurred in January, those are certainly more rare. This will make it only the 6th named storm in the month of January on record. The last one we had was in 2016, Alex, which tracked eastward over the Atlantic and even briefly became a hurricane. So again, these things can happen, but they are relatively rare. Now, we're not in hurricane season yet, so given the fact that the Hurricane Center says this was a subtropical storm, what does that mean for the names this year? Well, the Hurricane Center says they're going to keep the January storm unnamed. This gets a little bit confusing, right? So it'll be an unnamed subtropical storm in 2023. So the first tropical storm we do see in the upcoming season will get the first name on the list, Arlene. We'll work our way down. Now, when that system becomes a tropical depression, before it becomes a tropical storm, it'll be classified as tropical depression number 2, but it'll get the first actual name of Arlene. Confused yet? I know. It's a lot to keep up with, but just keep that in mind. So indeed, what we saw in January, a bit unusual, not unprecedented. For more on how unusual this might be, you can read a full story I've written up on our website, WAFB.com.